Hey Anchor Kids, it's Lauren. I miss you guys. Today we're going to be looking at a story from the book of John. We're going to actually be hearing about the same story that Brent is preaching on. So maybe you've already watched it with your parents, or you're going to sit with your parents and listen to his sermon next. But the story today takes place at a wedding. And I don't know about you, but I love weddings. I love seeing the bride all dressed up. Maybe you were in a wedding. Maybe you were a ring bearer or a flower girl, or you remember just dancing and having a great time. Well, when Jesus was alive, weddings would last for several days. That's a long time to have a big party. But they needed a lot of food and a lot of drinks, and usually a lot of wine for the adults to drink. So if they were to run out of any of these things, it would have been very shocking and very bad. So we're going to look at this story today. Logan and Kara are going to be doing a little skit for you, and then we have another little cartoon to illustrate.
Hi kids, can you think of the best birthday party you've ever been to?
Maybe there were party hats and some really fun games. Or maybe there was a big birthday cake and other delicious treats.
But today we're going to be talking about the best party ever.
Jesus was at this party and did his very first miracle.
It was at a wedding! Jesus and his mom and his disciples went to this wedding.
Have you ever been to a wedding? They're usually really fun.
The wedding Jesus was at was lots of fun. Everybody was having a good time. Well, they were having a good time until they ran out of wine. It's like a party that ran out of birthday cake.
How embarrassing.
So Jesus' mom asked him to perform a miracle to save the party.
Jesus didn't plan on coming to this wedding to perform miracles. He just wanted to celebrate and have a good time.
He didn't think it was time to do a miracle. But when his mom asked him to, he decided he would.
So he told the servants at the wedding to fill large stone jars with water. He told the servants to give the first cup to the leader of the party. When he drank it, he tasted that it was the best wine he had ever had.
All right.
Jesus performed the miracle and turned the water into wine. The party was saved.
Kids, Jesus performed this miracle to save the party
But to also bring joy.
and to show his glory. And his disciples believed in him.
So kids, the next time you're at a party, remember that Jesus turned water into wine and saved the party.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus turns water into wine. This is Jesus.
Heyo!
Who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. Jesus was born in Bethlehem and grew up in Nazareth, where he grew in wisdom and favor with God
Oh, I see.
and man. One day, Jesus, his disciples, and his mother went to a wedding in Cana. In the middle of the party, the wine ran out.
Uh-oh.
So Jesus' mother, Mary, told him, "They have no more wine."
Aww.
Jesus replied, "Dear woman, that's not our problem. My time has not yet come."
Excuse me.
But Mary told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Standing nearby were 6 stone water jars. The Jews used jars like these in their washing ceremony. Jesus told the servants, "Fill the jars with water."
Yeah, okay.
When the jars had been filled, he said, "Now dip some out and take it to the master of ceremonies." So the servants did what Jesus told them to. when the master of ceremonies tasted the water that was now wine, not knowing where it had come from, though of course the servants knew, he called the bridegroom over. A host always serves the best wine first. Then, when everyone has had a lot to drink, he brings out the less expensive wine. But you have kept the best until now. This miraculous sign in Cana in Galilee was the first time Jesus revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him.
So I hope you guys liked learning about Jesus' first miracle today. He would go on to do many other miracles, but his first one took place at a wedding, and it brought a lot of people a lot of joy. And I think that's a very important part to think about. Why is his first miracle important at all, right? Because people were full of joy and people were amazed. And most importantly, I think his disciples ended up believing in him very firmly after they saw that he could perform this miracle. And we all can have faith and believe in him with all of our hearts, knowing that God can do anything. So I hope that sticks in your brain today. God can do anything, right? And he's full of miracles. And we're going to look at all these miracles with Brent as he preaches in Anchor every week, okay? So until next time, see you guys later.